Hi, and welcome to Andy's Let's Plays. Today we're playing Tera.
Hi guys, welcome back to episode number 114 of Andy's Big Sorcerer Let's Play. We are here in Kaitor, and right off the bat, last time we got a new ring, so I'm going to go ahead and replace our Ring of Web Chambers, which is getting a little old now, with this new Ring of the Great Rift. Much better. Other than that, I was looking at the list of quests that we have here. We're currently out of non-group quests in zones, so those are sort of right out of the question. And we currently have one more quest in our Alamanthia chain, which is Search and Destroy. And then we have the Beast of Destruction chain, starting off with the Imprisoned God. So, since this one has us go to the caves southeast of Firebase Valor and speak with Elion, I think we're going to be headed back to Kastanica, try to meet up with Elion, and then depending on what the condition is there, we're likely going to be headed into Akasha's hideout. So that's going to mean queuing up for that, and we're going to run a dungeon. So we'll have to see how that goes. May make it a two-parter episode, depending on how long it takes. We'll see. So I'll be right back with you guys at Kastanica. Okay, so we're here in Kastanica, and now that we are here, we can go ahead and take the teleportal up to the camp, where hopefully we'll be able to find Elion and deal with this mess. I think he's in the dungeon, so if that's the case, this is going to be a kind of pointless trip, since we're going to be going into the dungeon anyway in order to actually do the dungeon itself, and that's going to be through the instance queuing. However, if he's just outside the dungeon or something like that, then this is something that I need to deal with prior. Yeah, see, if I go in here and track this quest, and then untrack these, there we go. Find the cave southeast. Alright, so the cave southeast. Yeah, it looks like he may very well be in the dungeon. Yeah, especially because it says use the teleportal to get there, so I'm just gonna pop in, see if we're in the right place, and then we'll be good to go. So I think this over here might be the cave. Is that? Yeah, this looks cave-like. Yep. Akasha's hideout entrance. Alright. Teleport to Akasha's hideout? Yes. Alright, so this should work. Yeah, and now that we're like in the dungeon, I mean, yep, there's Elion. So, all right, time to get out of here. I'm actually gonna just use my Velica teleport, since that'll work just fine. And then once we are back in Velica, because we don't need to be right in this area in order to get this stuff done. Let's go ahead and pop open the instance matcher. We want to unselect these other ones, since all we want is Akasha's hideout. Now this requires the Holy Potion of Protection, which fortunately we should have, because I believe we got some last dungeon we did. Yep, Holy Potion of Protection. So that's good, and that's ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and find a group, request, and let's see, we are estimated wait time's about 6 minutes. Based on what we encountered last time, that means it'll take us about an hour and a half to get in. So I don't know how accurate 6 minutes is going to be. Anyway, I'll let you guys know once we get a group. I'm just going to go ahead and vendor some stuff, maybe trade broker some stuff, so we'll just be hanging out in Velica. See you in a little bit. Okay, so after waiting for about an hour in the instance queue, we've had an FFF fatal exception, and we are now back in the instance queue. So, you know, I have no idea how long it's going to be until we get in. It may be that due to being sort of reset in the position in queue, we're going to end up being in line for another hour and a half before getting a group. I don't know. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a group soon. So I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Okay, after about an hour and 15 minutes, we finally got ourselves a group. So grand total, that makes about 2 hours and 15 minutes in the queue. So long time. We'll say hi to our party. Hi, party. And we're going to go ahead into our bags and put on a Holy Potion of Protection. Now that potion gets rid of a debuff that's present in this dungeon that normally cuts your stats by a lot. So, yeah, that's good. Looks like we got a Lancer, a Priest, and a Berserker, so that'll be nice. And what's our other person? Warrior. Very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a campfire, because why not? And then I think we're just hanging out for a minute. Oh, right. We got to talk to Elion. So search and destroy. Good. Eliminate Garyon to open the first gate. So this is going to be interesting. You know, it's okay. Hang on. Let me see if I can trade this person. You can't trade with them. Sad face. Otherwise, I would offer them our extra potion, but... Alright, well, we're gonna pause out for a minute, and then, you know, we'll be right back when everybody's ready to go. Alrighty, so tiny update. Because our tank did not have the potion that they needed going into the dungeon, we are now in the process of waiting for them to go to the trade broker, buy one, and then come back. So hopefully they will be back soon. Alright, see you guys in a second. Okay, and now our tank is back. Looks like our warrior is out, but that's okay, because I think we're going to get started here if they will get moving ever. It's really irritating sometimes to do dungeons with people that aren't in your guild or on TeamSpeak or anything, because they just derp around forever, even once you get into the dungeon. And it's like, okay, finally ready to go. I don't know. I tend to kind of feel bad if I'm inconveniencing other people, but I don't know. Other people, maybe not so much. Come on, tank. What are you doing? There we go. It's kind of weird. You've got, like, no sound. That's really strange. Huh. This is so bizarre, because our abilities aren't making any sound. It makes it kind of weird for me, because I normally use some of the sound to gauge when abilities are triggering and not triggering. It's not my settings. None of those should have changed. Okay, so Turion, the champion of pestilence, is one of our first bosses that we're fighting here, so... I don't know... Ah, here we go. Dual Ona, ready to go. Alright, let's go. There we go. Now our abilities have sound, too. So this is good. We should be able to take down Turion, Champion of Pestilence, no problem. Dishing out a decent amount of damage. Yep. There they go. Eliminate Arachnaea to get passageway to the second gate. So, oh my. Looks like we got a big stone guy. Those are almost never a good thing. But fortunately, they're pretty much tanked, so we can just deal with avoiding their attacks and fighting them. In addition, I put up a major infused charm right before the fight, so that's excellent. So we should have extra mana to go around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. How do we have aggro? I wasn't doing that much damage to him. Okay. That's not good. Alright, so we need to carefully avoid doing too much damage and drawing aggro. This is certainly easier, I would say, than doing the same thing on the Lancer. Tanking, rather, that is. Doing the same dungeon on the Lancer is harder. Alright, for the love of God, please just leave me alone. Please leave me alone. It's not my fault that the tank can't tank. I guess I gotta back off a DPS a bit, but anything more and we'll be slowing down. I don't want that. There we go. Nice. And we should be able to gain some mana back. And I think we were able to steal some mana from him. So that's pretty cool. Oh boy. I'm gonna jump over here. Looks like the tank has aggro again. So that's good. Maybe this guy just like drops aggro sometimes. That's why he's being all angry. I don't know. Also, dear God, helicopter outside. I apologize for that. I don't know how loud that's going to get. Hopefully the helicopter in the background is not like a major problem for anybody. It sounds like it's getting quieter. We're leaving. Good. Fire blast them, and there we go. Nice. Very cool, very cool. Orphic Gauntlets, Tier 10 Lancer Berserker, not something we can roll on. So, I'm not worried about that. Search and Destroy. There we go, we gotta eliminate Nadaim, Guardian of the Epidemics. Another Lancer Berserker piece. Priest thing. The Orphic Gauntlets again. I thought we rolled on them, but maybe not. There we go. Shield up. And yeah, I don't know what to say about these. But oh, our Lancer's dead. That's good. He got axed in the face by that choppy guy. Uh-oh. My counter is not updating for the recording. Hang on. Alright, there we go. And we are recording again. I just wanted to make sure that I don't know if we lost some of the previous recording to audio glitchiness. I really hope not. But it's always possible. It's an unfortunate reality of glitchiness like that. So, anyway, the reason I'm concerned that might be the case is because the little counter that tells me what time it is in the recording, like how long I've been recording for, is not, was not updating. So, I've fixed that now, I think. So I should at least be getting updated time readings, which is good because I can more accurately like record the correct episode length and stuff. On the other hand, get a little bit of a hiccup in the recording, so hopefully that's not too big of a problem. I don't know if you guys get like irritated by things about recording and that kind of thing. I don't know. I personally would find it kind of interesting, so I didn't think it would bother people, but I don't know. I figure it's better to explain why there are little problems if I can't fix them than to just be like, yep, deal with it. Deal with it, suckers, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, you know, I don't want to just be like that, so I figure telling people what's up is better. Nice. Alright, here's our next guy, Nedime, the champion of Plague. So we're gonna put that up and try to blast him. There we go, we got a little bit of ice storm going on. I'm trying to steal some mana here. Bam! That was nice. We just got some good mana. There we go. I'm gonna try to drop another Fire Blast on him. Perfect. Alright. Oh, hey, cutscene. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's Karachka from the Island of Dawn. What is up, buddy? Alright, cool. Cool. Operate the strange seal. Alright, sounds good. I'm gonna shield up just in case. And here we go. This should be interesting. I want to stay away from directly in front of Karachka because I know that he can hit pretty hard, at least as far as my squishy Sorcerer is concerned, so I don't want to take too much damage from that. There we go. Blast him. Bam. Uh-oh. So Karachka is saying the 3 words of unmaking. We're gonna go ahead and mana up here. I think that just means that once we have the 3rd word of unmaking said, the priest needs to debuff, or needs to debuff us. So that shouldn't be too bad. I don't think we can like stop him from saying them or anything like that. At least from what I've seen in the past. There's Karachka again. Charging off. Yeah, there we go. Now we should get a curse or something. Oh boy. Aggro on me. Oh, wow, a lot of our mana just went away. I don't know what's up with that. I think maybe it was a spell. There we go. Try to launch a few more things at Karachka here, and then get out of the way. We got him down to 30%. I think we're doing a pretty good job. Normally, I haven't really been in dungeons with Berserkers very often, and on my Lancer that is most definitely not because I'm one of those stuck-up Lancers that tries to Berserkers, because that's just ridiculous. It's a lot more to do with the fact that I just haven't seen very many of them queue. But it certainly seems like our Berserker is doing quite a lot of damage, so that's good. There we go, we'll do that. I need more mana in order to do... Oh, hey. Done, killed him, cool. Nothing crazy dropped though, nothing to roll on. Alright. We gotta operate the Strange Seal, which summons Gilgash's Pylon, or Kalash's Pylon. So at least we can do that. Let's see what Pylon we get. There we go. So, examine the pylon. Touch the switch. Investigate the Plague Heart. Door open. Oh, that's funny. That door was not supposed to be there in that cutscene, I don't think. So... Hey, cool. Giant zappy guy. I think he's the one from the Cultist Refuge. I'm not sure. But then it also says, investigate the Plague Heart. So, oh, I see. Eliminate Gilgash Guardian first. That will do it. So we need to eliminate the Gilgash Guardian, Gridba or Akalash Charti, in order to summon the pylon. So, shield up. And hopefully everybody will come fight. I don't know what's up with the warrior. There's our priest, there's our berserker, and monkey DS. Alrighty. So we gotta kill this boss. Then the turn-in shall reveal itself to us. I like putting up my shield like 30 seconds before the boss fight, that way even though it runs out in a minute, it's good to go pretty quickly into the fight, so if I get hit early on, it's not as bad. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. I want to stay out of that. Whatever that electrical nastiness was, that could not be good for us. This guy has a big range of attacks. He does some blinking around, I think. And sometimes I can never tell if it's actually blinking or if he's just running really fast and my computer's lagging to keep up, but, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, bam, bam, and there we go. So now we're gonna restore some mana. Oh boy. And try to avoid dying to his avatars. Good golly. Alright. Avatar, avatar. There we go. Void Pulse. Cast down one of these. That didn't work so well. There we go. So we got him down to 50%. Try to catch him in this. Perfect. And we got knocked back. Now we managed to steal mana from everything within 18 meters, I think, so that helped a bit. I'm actually going to use a mana potion in order to up our mana a bit more. Try to get over here to avoid. We gotta take care of these guys, though. There we go. And we desperately need more mana, so I'm gonna pop our regen. Oh wow. That's an avatar. There we go. Okay. Run in here. Do that, and try to cast this on him. There we go. At least we can leave him with an ice storm to stand in. I feel kind of like that dog in a lab coat with a whole bunch of beakers just going, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I just try to DPS the boss as much as I can. I don't know if that's quite right, but hey, if it works, it works. It seems to be working out okay. Hello. Mobs. Yeah, we are... What the heck is up with our mana? We are like stupid low on mana. And it's not just normal low, like, hey, I used a bunch of spells and now I'm out of mana. Derp, derp. It's like, maybe something's taking my mana. I don't know. Oh no, avatars and the smiting. Okay, we can avoid them over here. Outside of their smiting range. Hey, plus we can still hit him from over here, that's cool. And we're good. What dropped? Gloves of the Greater Nemesis for Warrior, Slayer, Archer. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Well, that's that. We need to go back and investigate the Plague Heart now. Blink, blink. We only got one blink out of it, but it was a blink, blink. Alright, so we are getting up to, I guess, about 27-ish minutes now, but rather than trying to make this a two-part episode, which it really isn't, I think we're just going to do it a one-parter and then follow up next time with some additional stuff, finishing up these quests and seeing what's next. So, alright, talk to the Plague Heart. There we go. And examine it, look into the light, maybe? Beautiful. Door opens. There goes the door. And here's Akasha. And Akasha just became a giant scorpion. Cool. So, go kill the giant scorpion. Good to know. Alright, I guess that means north, since we only investigate one of the sort of side branchy rooms. We fight one boss or the other boss, so that's pretty straightforward, I guess. Go ahead and apply our shield again, and the major thing we are going to need to be really careful of in this area is these stupid barrels. I was blowing them up on the way in and always from range, because especially on the Lancer it's deadly, but on any character, you get hit with one of these barrel explosions at close range, you're pretty much dead. So, definitely something to be wary of. Alrighty, well. I think we're good to go. I don't know. They'll run in once they are ready. I really like this Castanic's hair. It's very pretty hair. It's kind of interesting. Alrighty. My jumping will signal to them how ready to go we are. Yeah, that little Lancer knows what's up. Major infused charm. Good. Alright, here we go. Shield on. And we should be ready to engage. Oh god. Aggro already. Why? Thank you, Lancer, for pulling aggro off of us. I was gonna say, maybe our Lancer is one of these level 51s, that's why they're having a little bit of trouble, but, nope, they're level 54, so they should not have trouble. Oh boy. I have a feeling turning in these quests is gonna result in next episode being pretty magical, since we're gonna be getting a new level, and probably some new abilities, possibly some new armor, I don't even know. We might get a new level at the end of this episode. You'll just have to wait and see. Fortunately, unlike me, you guys can just jump ahead in the episode and see what level we are at the end. But I cannot do any such thing, because I do not have that kind of mastery over time travel. Alrighty. Akasha's already down to 50%. I think that's pretty good. Oh boy, those are the barrels. Those are the really evil barrels that we do not like at all. There we go. Perfect. Pulled Akasha into my ice storm. Beautiful. Thank you, Lancer. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and mana up. That make them be still, my pets. I think there's like a bunch of crab things that come out, and then something crazy happens with the camera, and I don't know what's going on. But I don't see them, so I guess it's not happening. It seems like we have a lot of DPS. I don't know if that's actually the case, or if it's just my perception of it since I'm DPSing instead of tanking, which makes things seem a lot less stressful. But, seems like our DPS is going pretty quick. And there we go. Shield back up. We jump away, and we have enough mana to pull off some nice casts here, I think. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, hello. Those are things that we do not want to be near. Alright, so we blew up two of those. Alright, good. Good. And we'll restore our mana. And there we go. That's that. Alright, Enigmatic Speculum Greatsword, so we'll roll on that. Since there's no Slayer in the party. Ooh, wow, we rolled an 89. Oh, someone else rolled a 96. Oh well. That's a pretty nice Greatsword. If we had a Slayer that we leveled much, certainly on this server, then that would be really good. Either way, we could sell it. And another set of Lancer Berserker gloves. Cool. Alright. Well, now we need to report back to Elion, so where is Elion? He is at the fire base. Why does Monkey BS have to do 3 times more this dungeon? I do not understand. Alright, well, I'm gonna run back to the beginning, actually, since... Actually, what the heck, no. We should be... Where is everybody going? I don't understand. Quest items, what? Alright, well, either way, we should be able to go this way. Blink, blink, blink. And then I think we can catch the teleportal at the entrance here, which should take us back to Camp Valor or whatever. That's an enemy. Alright, I'm gonna run to the other teleportal and take that one out, so I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so in Akasha's chamber, here's the exit teleportal. We should be able to grab this and take this to the Akasha's hideout entrance. So, perfect. Perfect. And this will put us back on track since we'll complete our early story quests and then get our later on story quests sort of wrapped up or whatever. in future episodes. So we should be able to at least complete this quest line fully pretty soon. So something to look forward to. Alright, well, we are at the right place here. I'm going to just run over and report this to Elion. And we're going to go ahead and leave the party now since we are done with those guys. Thank you, Root, for your help. It was certainly interesting and sometimes a little bit frustrating, but we actually went through stuff very quickly, for which I am pretty darn glad. So, after the bit more than 2-hour wait, which really in all fairness was only like a 1-hour wait, but after getting kicked out of the game after the first hour, it got a little frustrating. So this will get us 4.8 million. Bam! There we go. And zone quests. We get the mutated plague core. Abandon. We don't want to do that. So that's what's up. We're done with that quest chain. That's why it's gone from our log. We made it to level 54, which is pretty darn exciting in my book. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and teleport to Velica since we can, and it's a good place to learn skills for next time. And next time we'll have to see where this next story quest takes us, and also get some new skills. So look forward to seeing you guys then. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this slightly longer than normal episode. Bye!